Man, it really is 2 steps forward, 3 steps back with this team right now. Uh, it's really frustrating baseball to watch, and hopefully they can rebound soon because they need it, and most of all for the fans' sanity, we need it as well. And with that being said, welcome into Sports Live in the 215. I'm your host, Connor Okuda, and this will be the first of 2 videos that'll go up today. This first, we'll discuss the Phillies and Diamondbacks series. This was a 4-game set out in Arizona. So, with that being said, let's get into it. So on Thursday night, the Phillies opened with a nice 6-4 victory over the Arizona Diamondbacks. Colby Allard, the Phillies starting pitcher, went 5 innings. Let me check the rest of the box score. He went 5 innings, allowed 6 hits, 1 earned run on a home run, and 3 strikeouts with no walks. Orion Kirkering went 1 inning, allowed 2 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. And he did allow 1 home run. Jeff Hoffman came in the 7th, allowed 1 hit, no runs, no walks, and 2 strikeouts. And then following him was Jose Alvarado, who went 1 inning, 1 inning, no hits, 1 inning, no hits, no runs, 2 walks, but he did strike out 2. And then Carlos Estevez got his 21st save of the season. In his 1 inning work, he did give up 2 hits, 1 unearned run, and 2 strikeouts. So all in all, the pitching was solid. They weren't anything great, but they were solid, and your offense again did well enough to win a baseball game, and it was a good way to start this 4-game series. But this would be, unfortunately, the highlight of this series in Arizona, as we would lose the next, or as the Phillies would lose the next 3 straight. The next day was an absolute heartbreaker. The Diamondbacks went up 2-0. 2-0 after 3, and then and then the Phillies put up a picket fence in the 7th and 8th innings. Johan Rojas hit a big RBI double to tie the score at 2. And then Adrian Del Castillo took a Jeff Hoffman fastball and turned it around and allowed the Diamondbacks to even up this series. So let's with that being said, let's check the box score for Game 2. And this game was started by Zach Wheeler. He went 6 innings, allowed 7 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, and 8 strikeouts. He did give up 1 home run. He was as advertised on Friday night. And it's really unfortunate we couldn't pull out a win when one of your top dogs gives you his best stuff. And then following that, Tanner Banks went 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, and no strikeouts. So he essentially pretty much pitched to contact. He seemed to continue his hot stretch here with the Phillies. So it's always good to see. And then Strong went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, and then got 3 outs from pitching to contact. So hold on. So your relievers continue kept Arizona off the board, and then in the bottom of the 9th, Hoffman comes in. And let me actually check that to confirm. And then, yeah, Hoffman gives up the leadoff home run to let me just confirm that, to Adrian Del Castillo. So obviously bad way to to have your momentum get sapped from a huge 6-4 victory the previous night. So with that being said, it was a frustrating loss, and let's talk about Game 3. And in this Saturday game, the Phillies on a whole just were not sharp. Aaron Nola went 5 innings, 9 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, and 2 home runs allowed. And then Jose Ruiz went 1 inning, 1 inning, got 2 strikeouts. Junior Marte went 2/3 of an inning, allowed 6 hits, 7 earned runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, and 2 more home runs, and then Max Lazar went. Hold on, let me check his stats. Max Lazar made his major league debut. He went an inning and a third, no hits, no walks, no runs allowed, and got his first major league strikeout. So that's always good to see from a rookie pitcher. He was just he was really good. One of the only guys to really really care to show up on Saturday. And yeah, there's not too much to say except the Phillies got handled. Really the last 2 games, but especially Saturday night. And with that being said, let's get to Game 4. And this game, the Phillies actually took a 2-1 lead, and then they took a 2-1 lead in the first inning. They're thinking, all right, at least we can come out of Arizona with a split, and then Arizona responded with 4 runs in the third inning, and then 3 runs in the fifth, and then 1 in the sixth. So at that point, the Phillies were down 9-2, and then they get 3 runs in the seventh inning. You're thinking, all right, maybe they can make this a game again. but then Arizona just puts up three right back, and that was basically all she wrote. And yeah, the Phillies did not. They had glimpses of showing up, but it wasn't sustained throughout all 9 innings. So that's really, really unfortunate. Let's get to the box score. So Christopher Sanchez started this series finale for the Phils. He went 4 2/3, allowed 12 hits, 7 earned runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. He just was not sharp at all. Tanner Banks went a third of an inning, allowed 1 hit, one run. It was earned. 1 walk, no strikeouts, and no strikeouts. He yeah, he was all right. Not as sharp as he usually has been for the Phillies, but he wasn't as bad as Sanchez was. Christopher Sanchez just had a rough day at the office, and it's frustrating because he's one of your top 4 guys, and he just didn't produce in the series finale. Hold on, let me open my phone back up. And then Cochran went 1 inning, allowed 2 hits, 1 run. He did strike out 3, and the 1 run he allowed was unearned. And then Alvarado went 1 inning, gave up 3 hits, 3 earned runs, and 1 home run allowed. And then Max Lazar went 1 inning and got 2 more strikeouts. But at that point, the game was pretty much over. So it didn't really matter. Yeah, and the Phillies pitching staff allowed the Diamondbacks to tie a Chase Field series record for hits in a series. So that should tell you how bad our pitching staff was. Really, how bad our pitching staff was, with the exception of Thursday night. Yeah, they just didn't really seem to show up, but hopefully getting back home to face the Marlins and Nationals will help the Phillies. This team needs a really good homestand, and I'll talk about that. I'll talk about that in a little bit. Thanks for listening to this, and Take care, guys. Have a great day.